Hi guys, and welcome to episode 14 of Blades of Glory. Today we start the championship campaign against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and before we get into the video I've got a few more transfers to talk to you about. So it's only left for me to say, run the intro.
Shut up and sit down.
Yes, more players have been bought in. Obviously, Lukas Jutkovic was the last person that I spoke about on episode 13. So let's take you through the rest of the players we bought in. So the first person to talk about is Mason Holgate. Now, he spent the majority of last season on loan at Barnsley, having spent most of his entire career there. He is on loan to us from Everton. Good physical attributes, mainly pace and the fitness, acceleration. A couple of good mental attributes in there as well. Heading is quite good. Obviously, he can play centre half, he can play right back, so his tackling is fairly good as well. A fairly good addition to the squad. I'm pleased to have him in on loan. A raid of Southampton's youth academy. Alfie Jones, a young prospect, was on loan at Northampton last season. Centre back, strength, jumping reach, heading, obviously, marking's fairly good, positioning is good, current ability 3-star, potential ability 4.5-star, on loan, 19 years of age, and can play in defensive midfield as well. So an all-round central man. We've also brought in Luke McGee from Tottenham, spent the end of last season on loan at Bradford. He's a backup goalkeeper at our place. Potential ability is 4-star. Current ability is 3. Obviously, this also means that George Long has gone out on loan because I don't need 3 goalkeepers really. And he will challenge Simon Moore for the number 1 spot. Good attributes all round. Obviously, I've seen him grow up from a young teenager. He's been at the Spurs Academy for a very long time. So I'm pleased to bring him in as well. Partnership with Liverpool, we have bought in Bobby Kanye, and I'm going to get that wrong very many times. Current ability 2-star, potential ability 4-star. I thought we'd bring him in to help with his development. Obviously, we are short of left-sided players who can play on the left and the right. He's a winger. He's got plenty of pace about him, acceleration, crossing's not too bad, first touch is okay, technique is quite good. He's not going to play an awful lot of the time. He is here mainly as a backup for Sam McQueen, just in case anything happens to him. Finally, another Southampton player. Jason McCarthy has been brought in on loan. Potential ability is 4.5 stars. His current ability is 3.5 stars. I've brought him in mainly for competition for places. Obviously to keep Jack O'Connell, his eventual defensive partner, honest. He's a good backup. Obviously, jumping reach. Pace is not something he's blessed with, but a centre-half doesn't necessarily have to be blessed with pace. He's got great determination, good heading ability, and great work rate, which will do me just fine. Thank you very much. So, big game against Wolverhampton Wanderers this afternoon, the opening weekend of the Sky Bet Championship season. Let's see the Wolves team. But first, let's see ours. So Wolves line up with Carla Kimi in goal, Slilvo, Danny Batt, Haas, Hagen, Junior Stanislav, Price, Sassy, Cavallero, Dicko, and James Wilson up front. Wow. On loan from Manchester United, I'm assuming. Andy Lonergan, Bodoview. I think he was at Fulham. Jordan Graham, Joe Mason, Prince, not that Prince, Anyi and Todd Kane. Obviously, you've already seen our team, but the substitutes are McGee, Brown, Reed, Forster-Caskey, Skugel, Adam Lafondra and Lucas Jukovic. So can we start the season with 3 points at home? Fingers crossed. And let's find out together, shall we? As Kane Hemmings gets us off and underway. Back into Basham, Jones, into McCarthy. I should mention that we have an injury to Jack O'Connell, which has kind of disrupted a lot of things. So the centre-half pairing that we have started the game with haven't actually played together yet. Well, Gillingham are winning. That's a good start for them. Of course, they come up with this last season. So thank you for the love and support for episode 13. Information download. I hope everything stuck. If it didn't, I will of course keep reminding you throughout the season of what has been happening. There are still more transfer dealings that I want to do. There's one in the pipeline that I hope is going to get across the line, but we might have to wait and see if we can pull it off. It's a defender, just to give you a hint as to what we're planning to do. Obviously James Wilson has gone. I didn't think he was quite up to the standard that I wanted, but we haven't got Ebanks Landell back. He's not in the Wolves team either today, so that's a bit of a confusing one, because they said they didn't want to they didn't want to lose him. They didn't want to loan him out to anybody. And a chance. Ben Coker. First touch. Billy Sharp. McQueen. Harry Winks. Winksy! Yes! Get in there, my son. Harry Winks with the goal. Good football. Obviously the throw in. Round the corner. He couldn't really miss from there. Harry Winks is off the mark for the season. And so are we 5 minutes before half time. And on the balance of play, we're probably just nudging in front. But we'll take that. Corner now. Stanislas. Headed out by Sharp, but it's only as far as Price. This is where we might get caught out. There we go. Danny Bat with the equaliser. Livened up a little bit, hasn't it? Oh, he's offside. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. And that's half time. Lively old start to the season. Looking very nervous, Alfie Jones. So let's calm them down. Send a key message to the defence. Yes! Midfield. Yes. Yes. Marvellous. Second half. Delighted with the first half display. Not a lot happened. But we've got ourselves in front. But we have to be wary of Wolves. They are no mugs at this level. So I was thinking about the balance of the team, obviously from the Championship team from last year. Championship winning team. To this year. It's kind of like a hybrid of two. Obviously we've got a lot of new players in, but quite a few of the other old ones have stayed. I think there's about 5 in the starting lineup at least, who were here last year. Yeah, goalkeeper, Freeman, or maybe 4. Corner, Winks with the corner. Headed out, there's Sam McQueen, he was here last year. Admittedly, he's on loan from Southampton, he's not technically our player. Jones, Alfie Jones. Back to McQueen, it's good football. Basham, into Winks. Isgrove. Hisgrove with the shot, but Akime with the save. Kane Hemmings hasn't got into the game yet, really. On fire in pre-season. It was a gamble bringing him in, but, you know, we'll give him time. Cavallero. Chance for Wolves. Wilson. James Wilson. Damn that man. He was on loan at Derby last year. He scored against us in the Cup for Derby. And he's equalised for Wolves. That's the quality that the Championship brings. I mean, that's a great ball over. Cavallero with the pass. Wilson with the finish for 1 apiece. Let's have a look at what we can do. Got to try and do something. Right, Kane Hemmings to come off. Lukas Jutkiewicz is going to come on. Do we make any other changes? Chris Basham's not having a great game, is he? Lewis Reed will come on. We'll switch to his normal deep line playmaker position. Let's see if Lukas Jutkiewicz hasn't played a lot of pre-season with Billy Sharp, because I've tried to be semi-clever and tried to play Hemmings and Sharp knowing that they're probably going to start the game, and Lafondra and Jutkiewicz as a pair, because they're probably going to come off the bench, if not in ones, twos, maybe. Yeah, that was my thinking. 20 minutes to go. Are we going to find a winner? Sharp is offside. I might bring Adam Lafondra on as well, you know. Wolves are about to make a change as well. Come on then, Adam. As I've said in the last video, me and Adam Lafondra, we go way back. Like ancient Football Manager history. Scored the most goals in a season for me, 41. But he was playing in League One in that season. But he was a tremendous player. Still is. No, was. He still is. Right. No. Wrong way. Get back. Oh. Should have finished us there, James Wilson. He's put it over. A let-off. Light relief. In fairness, a draw wouldn't be a bad result on your opening day. No, I shouldn't have said that. Headed away by Winks. Go to him then. Come on, Lewis, don't be frightened. Mason. Stanislas. Oh! Yeah, that 5 minutes can't go quickly enough. Venice Wolves have had the better of it since we went in front. 2 minutes of added time. Chance to try and nick it. Jutkiewicz. He's put it out. And that's probably going to be the last action of the game. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Sheffield United 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. A point is not necessarily a bad thing. No, do you know what? I'm going to say they're unlucky out there. I think we gave as good as we got. So yeah, Championship season up and running in 12th place for day one. So not a bad start to the season. You take a point first weekend if you can't win one, obviously. You don't want to lose your first game. You want to start on a positive note. And I think we've done that today. Still looking for recruits. I think, obviously, as I said, mentioned in the video, a centre-back is the key priority. I'm hunting high and low for a decent centre-back to partner Jack O'Connell. We have got the guys in on loan. Mason Holgate, McCarthy, Alfie Jones. They were really brought in just to bolster it up a little bit. Mason Holgate was brought in to play right back, but can play centre half as well. So, yeah. Anyway, the admin bit. at the end of the video. If you've liked this video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. If you're a new subscriber, hello. If you would like to follow me on the Twitter, you can. My Twitter handle is up there. And if you would like to leave a comment, please do so. That was episode 14 of Blades of Glory. I will see you next time for episode 15. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.